So bloody ass crack one here. Today I'm going to show you a video, and it's going to be about Black Ops 2 and the storyline of zombies. Okay, remember to like and subscribe because I did a lot of research on this and it took a long time. And somebody already made this, so I'm not going to take all the credit for it, but I actually found out parts of it. Some parts are confusing, but oh well. Okay, so the first thing, Richtofen placed the VRIL generator with the focusing stone that you get in the Easter egg for Shangri-La into the Casimir mechanism he built on the moon. After doing his calculations, not without an attempted thwart by Maxis, Richtofen is able to harness the infinite energy of the vacuum of space to charge the VRIL generator with an enormous amount of energy. Okay, so if you put metal plates on the Earth close to each other like he did on the moon, it'll make some energy. If you put them on the moon, it'll make about unlimited amount of energy. Okay. So when this energy, when near the VRL pyramid, it releases the vials to appear. The pyramid senses its own energy in abundant amounts. Thus the vials will appear without any buttons or switches. So on the Easter egg, when the pyramid appears, or like opens up kinda, it's because of the power in that little ball kind of thing. Okay. So, the Casimir effect can also be seen during the Easter egg on Ascension. The Ascension Easter egg. Throughout the Easter egg, we continue to power Gersh's Casimir mechanism prototype, but it never seems to work, or have enough power to provide Gersh with a direct passage back to Ascension. It's not until we throw multiple Gersh devices creating a tremendous amount of vacuum and use wonder weapons powered by 115. So the ray gun, thunder gun, like upgraded crossbow and stuff. That's power enough to, or that a powerful enough Casimir effect to be created to power the Casimir mechanism. So in the Ascension Easter egg, you have to get a bunch of powerful guns with 115 in them that can finally move the Casimir thing that he's talking about, and we're talking about. Okay, where Nikolai quotes, "It's obvious by now why we traveled to Ascension on Moon." When the Easter egg's done, Richtofen took the gang there to use. Oh wait, sorry guys, sorry. Okay, Richtofen took the gang there to use the Casimir mechanism prototype created by Gersh to switch souls with Samantha. Upon Casimir mechanism prototype created by Gersh to switch souls with Samantha. Upon arriving and hearing Gersh's predicament, I don't know. Richtofen realizes that he cannot switch souls with Samantha simply by going to Aether. This would just result in Sam tormenting him there. That's when he develops his plans for Griffin Station on the moon where you travel. Travels to Call of the Dead and Shangri-La for the items, and then goes to Griffin Station. So the Easter egg is on Call of the Dead. He gets the golden rod and escapes Call of the Dead because they're trapped there. But he gets the people to get the golden rod. Shangri-La, he needs the focusing stone. And then Moon, he needs to blow up the Earth. That's his grand scheme that he's been working on. Okay. What has always been a question is this time of event though. I believe this quote provides an answer. Gersh was too young when Richtofen first developed his plan to switch bodies with Sam. Thus, he could not use Gersh to develop a Richtofen device. He had to travel forward in time to the base to retrieve the Gersh device after it was completed. I don't know, sorry guys. However, was aware of Gersh's creation is still unclear. Okay, so Samantha quotes, "I should have destroyed Gersh's soul so that they couldn't make the Gersh device." Now the reason why she says that is because she has more power than she should usually have because of Richtofen. She has the power to mess with the zombie's mind. If Richtofen isn't with Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takio, the zombies wouldn't even go for the three of them. Richtofen has brainwashed them and is making them dummies kind of to a scheme, and he's trying to pull off. Now when the Easter egg for Moon is done and the Earth explodes, Takio gains part of his memory. Well, actually all of them do, but we'll get to that later. But Takio gains part of his memory back and says a quote. In the part of memory he got back, he suddenly has the urge of killing Dr. Richtofen. The reason why the zombies are after them is not because of flesh or brains. It's because Samantha is controlling them to kill Richtofen. I never knew that. Always thought just a regular round, everybody was dead and 4 people were alive. But the artifact, so the ball kind of thing, clearly has a significant meaning in the grand scheme of things. Both Richtofen and Maxis have worked with it before. What is the origins of this artifact? And the mysterious powers does it possess? More research must be done on this, however, it may lead in a dark direction. So, nobody knows about that at all yet. Okay, this was never Richtofen's plan. Richtofen has been nothing more than a pawn in the grand scheme of things. Samantha never fully understood the power of her position. Thus, she was never strong enough for the plan of wiping out mankind. And that's how the zombies were created. The grand scheme that he's trying to pull off of wiping out mankind, and that happened. So I don't think that's a good idea. The Vrilya have been the voices in Richtofen's head, and the masterminds behind his plans. You'll notice how he mentions both voices in his head and the fact that he has a master plan for the first time. Immediately after touching the Vril pyramid. As Richtofen got closer and closer to completing his plans, the voices got louder and louder. So, the voices in my head, they scream. That's what he says. He said, "The voices in my head, they scream." That's what he says, kind of. I can't really do a good German accent. Okay, the Vril, have used Richtofen to complete their plan of taking over Earth. It's how he knew the whereabouts of the goldenrod and focusing stone. They told him where it was. Richtofen was the perfect candidate for their plan. Everything's going according to plan. And it's gonna be to our crew. It's gonna be up to our crew to stop them. The Vrilya are coming. Richtofen's quote, "What is it with Groff's obsession with American women? All they do is play games." And Samantha's is, "First I'll find Teddy, then Sophia." Okay, so when the Easter egg for Moon is done, they all have their memory back, like I said before. Samantha says, or they all have their parts of their memory back. Samantha says, "You cannot hide in there forever, Edward," because Samantha's inside of Edward's body, so can't do that. She also says, "But I want my body back, and I will destroy evil Richtofen for taking it." Like I said earlier, Richtofen traded souls with Gersh and Samantha, so Samantha's inside of his body, it didn't go as planned, so Gersh isn't inside of his body, and Samantha still is. Takio says, "I will destroy you, Edward." So that's the part I was talking about with the quote before. Tang Dempsey says, I hate Richtofen. That guy's gonna get what's coming to him one day. Nikolai says, so that's what he wanted to do. I probably should have seen that coming. So the gang can all clearly see that now what Richtofen's plans were, and have all vowed for revenge for what he's done. They all want to kill him. They finally realize he was using them as dummies all along. And Richtofen, it's just a random part. Richtofen says, eat my green balls. Why are my balls green? Tang Dempsey says, lick my green balls, bitch. Most of you didn't know this, but the ray gun is Samantha's toy. They used it into a biochemical type of weapon of mass destruction. So basically, Samantha is controlling it and using it against them. So who knows? Maybe they could turn green. That'd be a mess. Their whole body could turn green, maybe. So the ray gun is giving them green balls. It's messed up. But it also could be a side effect of the 115 used in the ray gun to make it a weapon. I don't know. Seems legit about the second part. I don't know about the first part. I just made that up. Okay. Then this picture. One second, guys. Okay, this picture. That could be Samantha. This is Black Ops 2. So I think that could be Samantha holding Richtofen's skull. Maybe she got her body back and killed Richtofen. I don't know if that could be the storyline. It's a pretty legit storyline. So comment what you think, like and subscribe this video. It took me a lot of researching. I think it deserves that. Like, I'm not gonna be picky or anything, but I think it deserves subscribe and a like. Just smash that thumbs up button. But yeah, I'm pretty sure have a good idea of who that is. Both of them. So I think Samantha or Sophia. Maybe it's Sophia that's there, and Samantha didn't get her body back. But Sophia or Samantha, holding Richtofen's skull. Or she's just a random character holding up a zombie head. I don't know. But yeah, comment what you think. I think the thing I said is real. And yeah, so basically Richtofen has been brainwashed all of them, using them as dummies, completing his grand scheme of blowing up the earth. He went to Call the Dead to get the golden rod and Shangri-La to get the focusing stone. And the gang just went with him because didn't know what to do. And finally, when the earth blew up, that's what he was doing it for, making them dummies for. So right when it blew up, they got part of their memory back because the earth was already blown up, so they not as brainwashed anymore. Same with the campaign, how when he gets out of the chair or something, or when it's destroyed, he gets all of his memory back when the chemical's destroyed. Nova 6. Okay, so yeah, remember to like and subscribe. It helps a lot. And yeah. That's bad rating. Okay. Subscribe plus like equals smiley face. Okay. See ya. Like and subscribe.